go live now. They were a couple minutes early, 2 minutes early. Oh, my neck. Wednesday night chat. Said Tuesday night chat. Maybe I should change that. What's up, Mel? Ha! Almost forgot to turn my mic on. Hey, Mel, how you doing? Oh man, I got a stiff neck today. I woke up with a stiff neck. I've been battling with this all day long. Finally, I could turn my head a little bit. I couldn't turn my head to the left. To the right, I was okay. I could feel it. But man, to the left, oh, God. So I've been trying to work that out all day. It sucks. I was fine. About 8:30, about 8 o'clock this morning, Brandy woke me up because she was about to go to work, and she said bye and everything, and I was fine. I lay back down for a few minutes, well, for a little bit. I fell back to sleep, and when I woke up, I went to get up, and I was like, I must have laid wrong for too long, and I had to kind of do like a push up to get off the bed. Oh my God, man, it hurt so bad. It's been a while since I woke up with a stiff neck. I know it's my pillow. It's just, yeah. But what's up, Flo? What's up, Butters? How's it going, man? How's that tattoo healing? Hey, what's up, Jerry? Yeah, it sucks, man. You know, Mel. You guys all, everybody knows what a stiff neck feels like. You woke up with one at one time or another. Except I don't know about Butters. He's still a young man. Yeah, I've been working on it all day. Then I had to drive somewhere today. When I was driving, uh, man, I had to like turn my whole body to look left. Man, it's horrible. Horrible. Hey, let me know, man. That was fun. I enjoyed having you and your mom there. You guys had a good time tattooing you. It's more than sometimes it's more than just doing a tattoo. Depending on who you're tattooing, you know what I mean? And then it becomes just a good time. Like Flo and Flo's there. And Jerry Van of tattooed. Butters and his mom. We had great conversations and lots of laughs. Good people, man. You guys are good people. Yeah, it sucks. It hurts. I can't forget about Lisa. Tattooed Lisa. We have fun. Just talking and everything. Sometimes it's more than there's more to it than just getting a tattoo. Especially when you get an artist, that not only friends with or maybe, just somebody that's friendly and likes to talk to people. That's right. You do need another one. So, last couple days, I don't know. I must have made somebody mad or something, which I don't know. Like somebody upstairs or something. I don't know, man. So Friday morning, last Friday, yeah, Brandy wakes me up. No, it was Saturday morning. She was off work. Um, cause she gets up early, man. She wakes up like 4 o'clock in the morning. She's up, talking to her brother on the phone or her mom or I get the coffee ready, for her the night before, so it's on a timer. She can tell she'll enjoy her coffee, watch some news, do whatever. Well, she was doing some laundry, and she wakes me up, like freaking out. She's like, "Hey, wait, wake up, wake up!" I go, "What?" She's like, "The dryer's on fire." I was like, "Oh, what?" I was dead asleep. She's like, "Yeah, it's smoking and shit," and I'm like, "Oh my God!" So I'm telling you, I can't win, man. I bought that dryer from her grandma. We bought a set, and when we first moved into this house, they're pretty nice, digital and stuff, you know. Well, the washer went out a couple years ago. We ended up getting a used washer, and that's the one that just went out that was just replaced. Well, she wakes me up freaking out, and I come running downstairs, and I grab fire extinguisher and all, you know what I mean? And I run in there, and I could smell it, man. And it didn't smell like a burnt belt, because I know what that smells like usually. And I got this long brush and a vacuum cleaner, and I clean out the lint thing, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure what caught on fire in it, but something did, and I could see a little bit of smoke. And I plugged it, and I grabbed it away from the wall, and man, that thing was hotter than hell, man. Pulled it away from the wall, and I opened it up, and it wasn't smoking that bad. So I was ready, you know, I was gonna blast it with a fire extinguisher if I had to. Man, I was dead sleep. So, needless to say, I don't know. My next live might be me at the laundromat again, at least for now, because I was looking into getting a dryer. Right, dryers are usually not as expensive as the washers. So, yeah, good thing I was here. That's why I never dry clothes when I'm sleeping or when I leave the house. You know, everybody knows that. You don't do that, even if it's new. I don't. No way. I don't trust it. But anyways, last night I was supposed to do my live. Hayden rode her bike 2 blocks away to her friend's house. They all ride bikes and they'll go over and hang out. We let her go over there. Well, we let her stay a little longer than she's supposed to, so I'm not gonna let her ride her bike home, you know what I mean? So I gotta run to the gas station anyways. So I can have Brandy's keys. Run down the street. I pick Hayden up, put her bike in the back of the truck, the back of the Cherokee, go to the gas station down this road. And we pull up, turn the key off. It's got the key fob that you got to stick in and turn it. You don't have the button. You know what I mean? You got to stick it in and turn it. It's 2012. We get out. We walk inside. I grab my drinks. She grabs gum for her engaged for school. They let them have gum now. We couldn't have gum when we were in school. Anyways, I grab a thing of Tums and straight to the counter, you know? Set my keys on the counter. Guy rings up all my stuff. I'm in there they know me. And they ring up my stuff, pull my phone out, pay for my stuff, grab my keys, grab the bag, walk straight to the truck, get in the truck. I go to start it, key fob's gone. It was still on one of those cheap, flimsier. Yeah, they can have gum in school, chewing gum now. She has to use that, chew the extra or whatever because of her braces, but talking about a bottle of whiskey too, right? I'm telling you. Anyways, we go out to the car, I go to start it, the key fob's gone. So I figured because it came off before. So I'm looking on the floor, looking in the seat, next to the seats, outside the car. It's nowhere to be found. So I go, come on, Hayden, let's go back inside real quick. We retrace our steps. It's a brand new gas station, so there's not, and it's really big and clean, white floor. The aisles don't have like the shelves where something could fall under. You know what I mean? It's really nice place. We retrace our steps. I don't see it anywhere. Even the people that work there help me look. It is gone. Nowhere to be found. We walk back outside. We look everywhere. I look in the candy, make sure it didn't fall in one of the boxes. The candy on the shelf, you know what I mean? Where the gum was, nowhere to be found. You kidding me? That's the only key we have to this car. Right? And we go back out there. We look again. Hayden ends up shutting the door, and well, when I opened the door again, the alarm went off because I didn't have the key fob, you know. So we're looking in there. I'm like, oh my god, the alarm's going off. It's nowhere to be found. I told Hayden ended up shutting the door. So now we're locked out of it. Our bag's in there, her phone's in there, her bike, Brandy's firearm was in the glove box. She didn't take it in. She usually does, but she didn't take it in from her last run or whatever she went. Oh my god, man, we're looking everywhere, and we got people looking. So my buddy Ulysses, big shout out to my buddy Ulysses. He's my buddy. We've been friends for like 30 years or so. He's my buddy that owns Harold's Chicken. He owns a car lot. Uh, he was a rapper. You can find him on YouTube. Some of his old stuff back in the day, and I'll tell you that in a second, Flo. Um, Mr. No Love, you can find him under. But that's my buddy Ulysses. Good guy, honest guy, man. Always been there for me anytime he needed anything. Man, just great guy, man. Good friend. Um, Trust him with my life. I've been tattooing him forever. His wife Lucy, I've known her longer. I know her since we were kids. But when they got together, that's when I met him. And they've been together forever, you know, his wife. Anyways, I call him up because that's who I bought the car from. I bought it from him. Nice Outland, Overland Cherokee, loaded edition. Really nice ride, man. I got it for her. Sold my truck and bought her something for her and the kids, and maybe us when we want to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Anyways, I call him. I was like, "Hey, bro, man." I was like, "You don't have an extra key to that Cherokee, do you?" He goes, "No, man. He only had that one. If I would have had more, I would have just gave them all to you." And I was like, "He's like, why? What's up?" I was like, "Man, somebody." I dropped my key fob and somebody picked it up, dude. That's the only thing because it is gone. And what they do is, somebody sees you drop your key fob like that. What they'll usually do is pick it up. Well, not usually. Most people are honest, like any of us. Hey, you dropped this, or give it to the person at the counter in case somebody's looking for it. Just like a wallet or anything, you know what I mean? Just how we are, you know. Honesty, you know, you gotta be honest, man. And but a lot of people aren't like that. And what they do is, and I know this from talking to the police last night, and that's coming too. Um, what they do is they'll pick it up and they'll lay low, they'll keep it. Then they know you can't get in your car. They know you're locked out of it. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna call for a ride, right? You're gonna go home, get an extra key, or do something. And while you leave, they're gonna steal your car. They're gonna steal your car with that key fob. As soon as they were to see me leave, they're probably sitting across the street watching for me to leave because there was people at the liquor store across the street sitting in the car. What they do is wait for you to leave. As soon as you're gone, man, they go over there and your car is gone. Right on the border of Gary. It's closest, right there. Jump on the highway on the next block down, and you're on your way to Chicago. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, I can't leave it. Her firearms in there, and rest of the stuff, her bank card. So I called my buddy Ulysses and asked him. He's like, no, but I got a lockout kit. I can go to the shop, grab it. I could be there about 20 minutes. He was at home, relaxed, man. He had dialysis and shit. And he come out, he ran all the way to Gary to get his lockout kit, came to the gas station, opened it up for me so we can check again for the key fob. And I didn't know, but if your key fob's in your car, even if you hit the locks, it won't lock you out. It won't lock. And somebody showed me that last night, and I didn't know that. Anyways, he opens it up, alarm's going off again. Excuse me. New Chicago police officer pulls in. Everything all right? He gets out. He's like, he's a cool guy. Dickerson. Big shout out to him too. He get out, he's asking, hey, everything all right and everything. I'm telling him what happened. I'm like, people in the gas station know me, you know. I've been looking for it. My buddy Ulysses standing there, you know. A lot of cops, they see a black dude, white dude sitting there, and they think, you know, something shady's going on, you know what I mean? And he was like, okay, you know. So I could tell he called another cop, and the other cop pulls up in next to the pumps, like facing us with his headlights on, and like, all right, you know, that's cool. We're standing there, all of a sudden we hear over the loudspeaker, he goes, Mr. Chew. That's my buddy's Ulysses name. His last name's Chew. And he's like, attention. As soon as he did, they go, oh man, he goes, that's my boy, man. And his good friend he grew up with, and Gary and Miller, he grew up with them. He's the chief of police in this little town next to me, New Chicago. He's the chief of police over there now. So now we got Dickerson, the chief of police, standing out there with us, and we're all talking. And Ulysses like, "This is my dude, man. Steve's family." He's like, you know, he's my tattoo guy. Oh man, and his buddy needs tattoo work, which he's supposed to come in next week. The chief, and then Dickerson, the other patrol cop, he needs some work done. We're all standing there. So this is like 2 hours. It was like an hour there, and then the cops came, and that was like 2 hours standing there just bullshitting with them. And I'm seeing people I know come and go from the gas station, man. What's wrong? Key fob going, oh man, people are helping me trying to look for it in places I didn't even go, you know what I mean? But anyways, I had no choice but call a guy to make me a key fob. And what they'll do is they'll come out, they'll program it. They're really expensive. And yeah, that was the only thing to do. That was it. So my money that I was going to grab a dryer with, and plus my other bills all due, my phone bill and everything else. But you know, some of my other shit's already paid. But anyways, it's just everybody knows how it is. It's hard, and I had to spend $300 for that guy to make me a key fob last night, so I can go on my way, get her truck home. She needs it for work. It's like, man, it was a hit on me. But I got it home, and you know, shit happens. You know, that's the stuff that happens. You know, I can't believe. But anyways, now that there's a new one. I'm telling you, never. What's up, Chris? The new one cancels out the old one. So if somebody else has got it and they try to steal my car, it's not going to work now. So, nah. Yeah, that's a cheaper end one. Some of them are like $500. The newer and more expensive your like nicer your cars are now. Imagine losing one from one of those new Cadillacs or a new Mercedes. You probably gonna pay like $2,000 for a damn key. It is nuts, man. Yep. So he cancels that one out, and he said that won't work. And if I ever need another one, I got the code. He sent me the thing on my phone, and it tells me my VIN number and all my codes. So if I ever need another one made, it'll be a lot easier. They won't have to plug into my car and computer it and all that shit. What's up, Wisey? 20-year-old tat, huh? Man, you can get away with. I mean, it depends on how much it's raised and scarred the tissue right there, and sometimes you'll see it, but usually no, you won't. It'll cover, but you could. I mean, it can be covered with other colors other than just black, man. It doesn't always have to be black, especially if it's a 20-year-old tattoo. I'm assuming it's faded a little bit, especially from the ink 20 years ago. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I love doing cover ups. Actually, I got a big leg one to do tomorrow. This girl, I've tattooed her a few times. I've done some nice work on her. For some reason, She went to somebody else in Michigan City, and yeah, man. Actually, I will show you guys what I got to do tomorrow. Um, I mean, if it's knocked down enough to put the ink in right, sometimes it'll heal more more smoothly. You know what I mean? It depends on who does it, man. Yeah, I mean, I could probably cover it with something else. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm not far from Michigan. It depends, man. I'd have to see it. What I usually do, I'll look at it, check your skin out, see what's going on with that. Take a picture of it, print it out, tracing paper. Because I don't have an iPad yet, like the pro ones. I'm still old school, man. Paper and pencil. Give me some tracing paper, and I would figure out what I can do. So large tat and a whole bunch of these. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, man. It takes time for that to go down, but usually it does. Yeah, usually yeah, old school, right? That's what I do, man. I do that, you know. Buffering? Are you guys buffering, all you guys? Man, I got a pretty good signal. I got a good signal here. I got a good signal. Reverend Carver. We'll never forget his name. Huh? Hmm. It must be you, Flo. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys this tattoo I gotta do tomorrow. So this girl, like I said, I've tattooed her many times, and she went to somebody else, and they did a number on her. So now I get to fix it. I gotta fix it now. Let me send it over real quick. I'll bring it up on the screen. You guys can see it. Oh, God, I get it. Carving. I get it. No, it should be all right. Hey, man, it is what it is, What I usually like to do is a bigger cover up or something and then create more of an image. That way it takes your eye away from what's being covered. But, anything's possible, man. Let me see if I get these pictures. Man, this girl went to somebody else and they jacked her leg up. So now I get to try to fix this mess tomorrow. I mean, I can, but it's gonna be a little different than what she wanted in the first place, as in style. So okay, you can email me if you ever and I can give you my how we can link up if you ever come out this way. I'm gonna drop my email right now, and then we can take it from there. Yeah, man, it's the last couple of days has been like, man, come on already, really testing me. Boom, there it is right there. And I think give me my QR code too. If you I don't know if you can. You're probably watching this on your phone though. Yeah, look out, Jamie's Custom Tattoos, Portage, Indiana. Jamie's Custom Tattoos. Okay, I can show you my QR code and it's got all my links on there. But if you Google Map the shop, go to the photo section. I got tons of my work on there. You'll see it said Midwest Flush or Stephen King. But there it is right there. I don't know if you can scan the QR code from here. Let's try this. One of my stickers. Hey, what's up, Joni? I'll send you my QR code, bro. Yeah, I'm Portage, Indiana. I live in Lake Station. I'm a Gary boy from Gary right here. Still living in the area. Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, check us out. I've been in the same shop for like 20 years now. How's life treating you over there, Joni? I've had a shitty couple of days, let me tell you that. They pay $300 for a key fob. Man, damn dryer almost burned the house down. It's like, man, come on already. But on a better note, I've been uh I've been out mushroom hunting morels every year I go. I found a couple already this year. A couple days ago. This weather today and the last couple days with a little bit of rain. The rest of this week is gonna be kicking, man. I'm gonna be out finding a bazillion mushrooms. I love morels. I like giving them away to people that want them. Right. So yeah, been out mushroom hunting. Check this out. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you this tattoo real quick. My bad. Here it is. So this is what the girl. This is supposed to be a snake with some flowers, and you can see it's right next to a tattoo I did on her a couple years ago for her brother that passed away. It's a memorial tattoo. It's right next to it. So why she went to somebody else beyond me? The only thing I can think of, the mistake a lot of people make is they look for a cheaper price, not a better price, cheaper price. Then you get a mess like this, and then it costs you even more to get somebody that knows how to fix it. Fix it. So that's what's going on with this one. I was like hand clothes out. I'll use a couple of shirts. No, but here it is. Here it is, you guys. All right. If you look closely, I wish I could zoom in on it, but I can't. I don't think I can. No. Uh, Look at this snake outline. It looks like he's like swallowed some Legos or something. Oh my god! And that one down on her calf, you can see half of it. It's a cross with the angel wings and stuff for her brother, and it's really cool. But yeah, if you could see that, look at the head of the snake where the guy started the snake down there above the bottom flowers where the snake ends. Where that's where his head's at. I I, I don't know what's going on here. It looked like he started doing some shitty skills and realized he didn't know what he was doing. I don't know. So bad. So now I gotta fix this whole thing. Now this snake's gonna be a black mamba because I'm gonna have to do black, heavy black with a white shine down the spine to create some depth on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do some white scales here and there. Oh my god, it's terrible, right? Oh man, that is amateur hour at its finest right there. I can fix it, and that's what I'm gonna do. And this is gonna be a challenge, and you guys are gonna end up seeing it because I'm gonna make a video of it. This is a good one. I said, did you kick him in the face when he was done? Because I would have. Oh my god, man. Okay, I'm gonna show you another view of it. Let's see. Got another picture. These are the two she sent me. Here's the tail up here. That's how I knew that was the head down there. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on here? It hurt my eyes. You can see the one I did a little better right there. Oh my god, look at the flat spots in the snake's body. So I said, looks like he ate some Legos or something. Man, I don't think she pissed him off, but she definitely pissed herself off by going to this guy who don't. And then she told me who he was and where he was from, and I go, I've never heard of him. Never. Yeah, that's amateur stuff right there. Looks like pipes. So I'm gonna have to create some black. I'm gonna go black, heavy black with the snake, like from the edges in where I can. And I'm gonna do some white highlights and white scales here and there. And that should make that pop. And I'm gonna smooth the body out. That's why I gotta do black. But and then I'm gonna shade the flowers out and do some background shading, and it'll look good. It does look like a kid drew it with his left hand, and he's right-handed. So yeah, she hit me up and she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, hey, don't you ain't gotta apologize to me. It ain't my tattoo. For one. Two, I hope you learned your lesson, you know what I mean? There it is. So yeah, that's what I get to do tomorrow. It doesn't. It doesn't match up. You see that? Right there in the middle next to the knee. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best, Anything's gonna be better than that. At least it'll be I'll smooth it out and put a head on that snake. It looks like a worm at the tip of the head. Oh man, it's bad. Not good. But that's my challenge for tomorrow, and I'm gonna film it for you guys. I hope she did pay a lot for it, because you know what? So I bet she'll never do that again. And she's came to our shop for quite a few tattoos. I know I've done probably 3 of them at least on her. Her sister comes in. Yeah. There you go, Flo. The butterflies, I'm telling you. But yeah, I'm gonna try to turn that into a really nice piece for her, and I'm gonna do my best to hook her up. So you guys will see it because I'm gonna film it, and it's gonna be like a hyper fast video, probably. I wish I need somebody to help film it for me. Maybe I can get Eddie to help film it. But I got my little rig at the shop I can set up. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do a hyperlapse video of it, of before and after, and as I do it. So I want you guys to see it. So that's why I'm gonna film it. What else did I have here? Oh, check out. Here's my morels. Here's 2 of the morels I found. I'm so happy. That means they're just now starting. Thanks, Mel. Watch for it. I will definitely keep you guys up to date on that one. But yeah, these morels, I don't know. Any of you guys ever had morels? Any of you guys? They're the best mushrooms ever. You clean them, slice them, and yeah, I'm gonna hook it up, Chris. You know, you already know. But yeah, slice these up and you know what, Butters? I'm still waiting on her response. Oh, they are expensive, but this week, actually this month's gonna be the time. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get a bunch of them, and yeah, I give them my neighbors and stuff. A lot of people sell them, but you gotta get a lot to make some money off them. You know what I mean? They're going about 40, $50 a pound, but that's they're really light, so it takes quite a few to get a pound. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're good. And I'm gonna show you what I did with these ones. I'm gonna show you what I did with them. So the question of the day, always, what's for dinner, right? What's for dinner? What's for dinner every day when you got a family? Well, I found those morels, and I said, when they said, what's for dinner? I said, we're making homemade pizzas tonight. Boom. And that's what we did. And let me show you. Let me show you something. Here's my fixins. Boom. This is the one I was making. Look at it. Sausage, green peppers, onions. My morels are soaking right there in that bowl. I didn't put those tomatoes on there, but I did make another one with jalapenos on it. Oh, so good. Dude, ooh, let me tell them that, Butters. Dude, it was awesome. I'm gonna show you. And then I baked it a little bit, and then I realized I didn't put the pepperoni on it. So I had to pull it back out. And I threw the pepperoni on it with a little more cheese. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Oh, so good. It was so good. Gage loved it. Me and Gage and I are only ones that eat mushrooms on pizza. Where's the beef? Okay. Here's my pizza, you guys. Pow! Look at that. Man. I ate the last two pieces yesterday. I had leftovers, man. I threw them in the toaster oven, the air fryer thing, whatever, and heated them up. Oh, so good. Wah, wah. You know what, Butters? Even if they don't make it out for that, I would like to be there. Absolutely, man. If you guys will do it, let me know. Cause man, if you get those guys out there, I'll come out. I'll come out and do it with you guys and meet your buddies and everything. Yeah, Tommy and Randy. Absolutely, bro. Let me know. You know, just because Barrier Beyond, if they can't make it, that don't mean we can't do it. You know, all I can do is present them with the opportunity to do it, and you know, try to get them out here, man. I would love to get Victor and Jazz back out here. I would love for you to meet them because they're so cool, and yeah, man. Look at that pizza, man. It was so good. And Brandy and Hayden liked the barbecue chicken pizzas, so that's what they made. Heck yeah, man. They made barbecue chicken one with no pizza sauce. They put barbecue sauce, the chicken meat, bacon bits or bacon and cheese. And those are good too. Heck yeah. I'll show you guys a picture of with the morels when I first put them on. Um you can see them. Let me grab it real quick. Let me show you something. 10 points, whoever tell me where that's from. Let me show you something. The funniest skits ever. Let me show you something. All right, look at this one. This is before I put the this is when I first put the mushrooms on it. You can see them. Bam, here it is. Bam. See them? I sliced them into strips. Then I put more cheese over it. Oh man, it was like that thick. Damn, I want to make another one now. You love mushrooms on pizza too? I know, right? And man, I was like, oh. Then I made a small jalapeno pizza, and that was really good too. That's all the same pizza. This is as I'm making it right here. And then this is the finished product after it was done. That's the same pizza. You can see the nick in the crust up there at the top. And then watch this. And then there it is there. Nah. Shit. You gotta find me some more mushrooms. Two decent mushrooms is enough for a pizza, you know what I mean? Definitely. I love morels though. I love this time of year. I love to hunt them. I love getting out in the woods and looking for them. Thanks, Flo. Steve Areno's Pizza Reno. Steve Areno's Pizza Reno's. That's what I'm gonna name my restaurant. That mushroom pizza. Forget about it. Put some extra mushrooms on it for good measures. You already know. You guys ever see those guys? The crispy pizza guys from New York? That pizza place, they got TikTok videos and shit. They're awesome. I love watching them. For extra measure, for good measures. Put some extra mozzarella on there. Extra measures. You already know. They crack me up. I love watching those dudes. Man, I want to go to New York and get one of their pizzas. For good measures. You know what? That was those pre-made crusts though. Like the Boba Lee ones. You get 2 in a pack. But it wasn't actually Boba Lee, it was a different brand. But they were good though. You know, I just wanted to. She asked me, "Do you want to make our own pizza dough?" And I was like, "Ugh, that's like half the battle." And I was like, "No, you know what? Just get the ones that are pre-made, kind of. We'll just use those." But they were good. Yeah, I was afraid to make my own. For good measures, I just got the other ones. They turned out really good though. Brandy's pizza was awesome. This one was awesome. Me and Gage killed this thing. Man, it was so good. Man, I've been watching another channel I just found. If you guys want to watch some creepy, cool, like real video of paranormal stuff, I found a channel and it's new, and I don't understand why I have more subscribers than this channel because it's really good. And yeah, my channel's not. I'm a small channel, man. I mean, I've been doing this for how many years? I don't even have 8,000 subscribers yet. But like I said, I got the best ones. Um, but you know, I consider myself a small channel, and I'm happy with that. I just love hanging out with you guys. I love doing my videos and just get out and sharing what I like to do. You know what I mean? And what I do. So, but anyways, it's called Grandma's Nightmares. You guys ever seen that channel? Make sure you check her out. I commented on a couple of videos and told them that I have some clips that they would probably be interested in. So I would love to get some of my stuff on one of those channels. And what's cool about it's called Grandma's Nightmares, and they use an AI voice of an elderly lady to narrate it. Thanks, Mel. That's okay. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, it's just I'll never stop, and it won't discourage me. And also, I just hit, which I didn't share yet. I got an email today from VidQ, and I just hit. Where's it? I just hit 925,000 views. So I'm on my way to 1,000,000 views. I guess that's good. But yeah, you know, 900. Here it is. 925,000 views. I'll share it on the thing because I know you guys can't see it, but I'll share it. I'll put it in the community tab. But yeah, I thought it was cool. 925,000 views. Congratulations. But thanks, Mel. Appreciate those kind words. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I've been mushroom hunting. making pizzas, losing key fobs, all kinds of stuff. And I think I'm gonna go out to Gary this week because I found patches of elms where oh man, it smells like salami, huh? Nice. I'm gonna start going. This weekend coming up. I'm gonna get my brother. Hopefully, I can get him out with me. And I found some patches of woods in Gary. Not the most safest, desirable neighborhoods either, but there's patches of woods there, and there's old elm trees, and I know there's gonna be a lot of morels. So I'm gonna be doing a video, I think, of mushroom hunting in the hood. How's that? A lot of guys they go out to these national parks and these forests and mushroom hunt. I'm gonna be in the hood doing it. I'll be in the hood. There's a patch of woods on my thanks, Joni. I got a salami smelling butters. Oh shit. But there's a patch of woods that I played in as a kid for many years. And thanks, Flo. And there's some elm trees in there. And when we were kids, mushroom hunt in the hood. Oh, that's how I'm gonna sell it. In the hood. Like we were gonna do the magnet fishing in the hood once. When we do mushroom hunting in the hood. Ain't nobody hunting mushrooms in the hood but me. Shit. I'm probably gonna find some honey holes over there. I'm telling you. I've been doing my research. I've been driving around the cemetery vegetables. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I'm not. But in the hood, yeah, I want to do some mushroom hunting, and I really don't want to do it without my brother there because I always feel safer when I got him with me. So, I mean, we're both armed. We carry, we got our permits. We carry. So, but when I go do mushroom hunting in the hood, I might carry 2 guns that day. Yeah, yeah, right. I know I should have told anybody, but hey, nobody's watching but us. So if you see you might see. I will. Well, so if you see the Durango sitting on the side of the road somewhere by some woods, come join me. Just let me know who you are. Yep. If you see the Durango or my brother's maroon conversion van, you know what we're doing. Mushroom hunting in the hood. So where my brother works at, him and his wife, she's the plant manager of this place. She's been there since she was 17 and she's about to retire. They met at work. Everything. I love Diane. She's awesome. Anyway, she gives me permission to mushroom hunt behind the business, which is a historic field back there, actually, and it's private property now. It's the original Bricky Bowl, they called it, the original football field for the Hobart Brickies. And it's behind their job, and it's the property of the factory where they work at. So I go back there every year. I'll go up there like I was up there the other day. I'll go up there and see them. And my stepson Jordan works there, J Snap, and every once in a while he'll need a ride. So if I'm off that day, I'll go get him, and when I get there, I'll get there a little early, and I'll go get out and walk around the back of the building and look because I find morels back there sometimes. And he come out the other day, and my brother Diane and everybody, and they're like, he's like, Steve's truck's here, but he ain't here. And they're like, he's out back looking for mushrooms. Probably we already know where he's at. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was back there. I didn't see any yet, but I did find this. Check this out. I seen it sticking out of the dirt. The old goalposts are still back there. It is really cool. It's all overgrown, you know, pretty much. Uh, in the hood. But I was back there looking, and I always find golf balls back there because it's right next to some train tracks too. And I think the people on the other side they drive golf balls back there and shit. There's always golf balls back there. But this I was walking through there. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it on here, but I seen it sticking out of the dirt a little bit, and I was like, "Wow, what's that?" And I almost kept walking, but I backed up and I dug it out of the ground, and it was full of dirt, and I had to bring it home and clean it because I thought it was an old medicine bottle. Boom. I'm gonna tell you what it says. It's an old bottle. It was full of dirt. I had to soak it, and then I had to get something. Oh, actually, I got chopsticks upstairs, some extra pairs of chopsticks from when we order out or whatever. So I took chopsticks and I kind of broke up the dirt in there and kept rinsing it. And I finally got it clean. But this is it. But it's not a medicine bottle. You want me to tell you what it is? This says on one side, it says Thomas A. Edison right there. It's his signature. On this side, it says Edison battery oil, made in USA, Thomas A. Edison Incorporated, Bloomfield, New Jersey, USA. It was so it was called Edison's battery oil. So I never heard of that. So I looked it up. This was invented by Thomas Edison, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. This is Thomas Edison invented this, like he did a lot of stuff. This battery oil for these batteries that he invented that they used on trains for lights. Check it out. You got these batteries for these lights between 1910 up until the mid 60s. They used these lights on trains before they finally upgraded to the newer stuff, you know. But for like 50 years, these lights were used on these trains. And what you had to do was they had to have cases of this stuff. And I found some online, and it was like a pink, clear liquid. It looked like it was pink, like a pinkish color. And what they would do is the people that worked, the conductors and stuff on the trains, they would have to service these lights. And every so often, they needed to pour this oil on top of the conductors, and it would sit on top of the battery, like in a little tray. And they would pour it on there, and it would keep the conductors from corroding. That way, the lights, because you're driving a train and it's open to the elements and stuff. You know what I mean? Rain, snow, whatever. And they said that they would pour this on there, and it would keep the conductors from corroding, and it would splash off and dissipate after a while or whatever. And then they would have to pour more. And what they did was, when they did that, they pour it in there, toss them off the side of the train, just whip them. So most of these that are out there that people have found were in the vicinity of train tracks, and that's exactly where I found this. I found it like about 20 feet from the tracks, probably on their property in the grass, and it was in the dirt. And the only way I seen like the back edge of it sticking out. I think I kicked it on accident, and when I looked down, I seen the glass. First, I thought it was like a beer bottle, but it was too small. I could tell. So that's why I dug it out. And I was looking. I was like, "Wow, that's cool." Yeah, I don't know. Anywhere from 1910 to the mid 1960s, it could be anywhere in there because they used the same exact bottles through all those years. I think they said the only thing that changed on them was the corks that were used on top of them. First they were corks, and then they went to something else, probably like a metal or I don't know cap. But yeah, I mean, here's one of them. It says Thomas Edison on it. Yeah, this is old. Anywhere from 19, so within that 55 years. Yeah. So this is pretty old. And it's in good condition. It's not broken at all. I got it as clean as I could. There's still some, but it's old. Thomas Edison. Pretty cool. Battery oil. Never heard of it. Yeah, I thought it was a medicine bottle, which is cool, but that's cool too. People got these on eBay, like 10, 12 bucks a piece selling them. Exact ones I got, no top, empty. But there's one guy on there that's got some. That's how I seen what they look like. It's got like pink liquid in them. He's got a couple unopened ones. Yeah, that's what I might do, Flo. I just gave it a good once over so I can read it and check it out. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. There's a guy on eBay that's got a couple unopened ones with the stuff still in them. I think he wants like 35 bucks a piece for them. So it's something cool. I'll just keep it. I'll add it to my collection. I got old milk, yeah, old milk bottles from Gary from the old Dixie Dairy. I keep pens in them. Found that. Um, I got a bigger one too from Gary from the Dixie Dairy. I got an old Dixie Dairy cottage cheese container, and it's made out of the wax paper, the old school ones before they started using plastic. I'll grab it. There's probably a spider, man. I killed a centipede earlier down here. Ugh. Yeah, and that Dixie Dairy Cup's been sitting up there for a while, and I'm scared to mess with it because I don't know. I think I've showed you guys it before, but it's probably got a spider or something. I don't know. I'm scared. But yeah, Dixie Dairy. That was Gary, Indiana. They tore it down before we had a chance to explore it. That was before we really started exploring and making videos and stuff. Where the hell is it? It's around here somewhere. I got so much stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a cool find. See, I didn't find no mushrooms. I found a cool old bottle. This thing's older than me, probably. I'm sure. It's crazy. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna keep it. It's not for sale. Just another one. I got all kinds of junk, man. Hey Flo, I found a. I don't know if I showed you this before on here, or if I showed anybody. I found a mug in an abandoned house in Gary one time. And every once in a while, you'll find something, and you're like, I gotta save that. I gotta salvage that. I gotta, I gotta save that from destruction. You know what I mean? Because only two things are gonna happen. Three, somebody gonna burn an abandoned house down with everything in it. Somebody's gonna go in there and break the shit, or it's gonna get demolished with everything in it. So every once in a while, you gotta find something. You gotta save it. And I feel, and they always say, "Oh, Urbex, take only pictures and leave nothing but fingerprints." You know what I mean? Or footprints. Most cliche bullshit I've ever heard because they all take shit. I don't care what they say. But anyways, I found this in a abandoned house years ago, and I always remember the commercials on TV. If you're from the area, Chicagoland area, you're gonna remember this. Let me grab it. Might be a damn spider in it too. Let me wipe it down. Check this out, Flo. Flo, you're gonna dig this the most. I know you're gonna remember them. Solozzi Edelson Chevrolet. Who remembers that commercial? That car dealership. It's that white frosted glass, like type stuff. Do you remember that? Slow, where you always find great deals, or whatever they would say. Solozzi Edelson. I think they're still around, even. I don't know. I haven't seen the commercial, but all the time, man. They played their commercials all the time, right? Where you always get great deal. I forget what they always said something. Yeah, milk glass. That's what it is. Solozzi Edelson. It was the two guys, Solozzi and Edelson. Yeah, I found this in a house in Gary a long time ago, and I was like, I gotta, I gotta save that. I've never seen one. Should have had this probably about 4 years at least, maybe even 5. This is a long time ago when I found this. That's what my brother were doing, house in Gary. Yep. Okay, Tony. Yeah, you remember him, huh? Where you always find great deals, or I cannot remember. I'm gonna have to look him up. I'm gonna have to look up that commercial now. Matter of fact, I will do it while you guys are on here. Solozzi Edelson dealership commercials. About it.
Edelson Chevrolet is #1 in sales because of our guaranteed sales policy. You want the best price and the greatest selection. So we offer over 1,500 new cars and trucks ready for immediate delivery. We offer low-rate financing to
There they are.
buyers. Plus, we guarantee you'll save more money on any new car, truck, or we'll give you back the difference in cash. At Solozzi Edelson Chevrolet in Elmhurst, at York and Roosevelt Roads, where you always save more money.
I knew that's what they said, or great news or something like that. That's them. Solozzi Edelson Chevrolet. Look, they didn't even have an area code on the phone number. That just shows you when this is old, because now you gotta have an area code because there's so many phone numbers. You know what I mean? Where you always save more money. I wonder if they're still around. I mean, look. Solozzi Edelson Chevrolet was a shit. Wow, look, here's a picture of the glass. There's a picture of the glass right there. Look, people got them. Look, somebody's got one right there in their hand. They want $30 for it on eBay. Solozzi Edelson. Let's see. No, man, they closed. They were the dealership operated from 1968 to 2000 and was eventually sold to Gabor Bushy, who renamed it Elmhurst Chevrolet. So the dealership's still around, but it's Elmhurst Chevrolet now. These guys sold it to them. I wonder if they're still alive. Nick Solozzi and Maury Edelson. There we go, Flo. Those are going for you. Look up. You know I'm gonna. Huh. We always save more money. Oh shit. Slozy Ellison. Oh, who we got here? Hey, what's up, Steven? Hey man, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. You remember Slozy Edelson Chevrolet? I found this on a bando one time. I had to save it. And you actually, to think about it, I'm pretty sure that abandoned house I got this from is burnt down now. I kind of remember exactly where I got that too. I remember shit like that, man. Goes to abandoned house. What do you want to see? I know where this one's got red walls. I know where all purple inside one is. You know what I mean? It's just. You're from Ireland? I've never heard of. Oh, this is Chicago car dealership. They used to play the commercials all the time on TV around here in my area. Because I live like 23 miles from Chicago, so we get all the Chicago news, and because we're in the area, you know what I mean? We don't really get like Indianapolis or South Bend news, some places in Indiana. It's because we're so close to Chicago. We yeah. But they were a dealership in Chicago, and I remember growing up seeing the commercials all the time where you always save more money. But that's cool. Ireland, man. I would love to go to Ireland. I watch a channel, uh, Sue from out there. She does the graves and stuff. I love listening to her voice when she does them. Serenity Sue, great channel, man. I love it. I can't remember if she's from Ireland or Scotland, but she does Ireland and Scotland, like old graves and stuff. Amazing channel. She's awesome. I can watch her videos all day. She's like Lisa, Travel with Lisa. They got that accent, and it's just makes it more. Yeah, Serenity Sue's awesome. We watch her a lot. I do when I can. And Flo, of course. Watch Flo's videos. She's got a nice voice too. But Slozy Edelson, Chevrolet. I knew Flo at least would remember that, or some of you guys would. If you're from this area, you would remember that. Because man, it's like they played the commercials like all the time. All the time. What else do I got? Doom, 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 doom. I don't know, all kinds of artifacts and relics and stuff. You know what? I'm gonna face my fear, and I'm gonna grab that thing down and show you guys. If I throw it, you guys are gonna know. Grandma's Nightmares. Awesome. You're gonna love it. The AI voice of the elderly lady narrating it, it just makes it so easy to watch and adds that creepiness to it. It's really cool. Thanks, Sean. Man, I appreciate it. There's some new names in here today. Hope you guys are subscribed. You guys go and subscribe to Flo and who else is on here? We got Butters Paranormal. Flo on the go. We're all a big happy family here, man. Welcome. Okay, guys. I'm gonna grab this thing down, this cup, and man, if I throw it, that's because there's a spider in it or a centipede or something. I haven't touched it in a while. Nothing. Yeah, we're good. Check this out. Boom. Dixie Dairy cottage cheese. Look at the bottom in the blue. Gary, Indiana. I actually bought this on eBay from somebody years ago, and it's made out of the wax paper like stuff. You know what I mean? Ain't that cool? Cottage cheese. Hey Vicky, how are you? Yeah, I had to miss last night. I had a lot of shit going on. Lost my key fob. Had to have a guy come out and make me one, and spent a ton of money on it. Yeah, stuff like that. But I'm still here. I have done Mafia Graves. If you go back on my channel, maybe I should make a playlist of those. I've been to Al Capone's house, all the other gangsters involved with Al Capone. My buddy Scott on Tape. I don't know if you guys ever watched Scott on Tape. I've done every time he comes out, we go to Chicago and we've done a bunch of gangster stuff. The Spilotro brothers, which were portrayed on the movie Casino, Joe Pesci and his brother that were killed in the cornfield. Well, we actually went to the actual, that was based on a true story. The Spilotro brothers, and they brought them to an Indiana cornfield and buried them. Well, I found the exact spot where they were buried and found. And Scott on Tape came out and we went and did that. And then we went to Chicago and we did a bunch of locations out there. Spilotro brothers' childhood home, the funeral home. Yeah, that's one of my favorite videos. We had such a good time that weekend. We even went to a small Italian like deli on the corner, and these dudes are real gangsters, man. I swear they were. The one dude's like, he was been indicted for some other shit, the owner, and he's like, "You want to do a story about me?" Me and Scott were like, we couldn't believe it. It was great. Thanks, Flo. Yeah, that was a fun one. So yeah, back on my channel, you'll see some gangster stuff. Um, Colosimo, which was the Big Jim Colosimo, he was the boss of Chicago before Al Capone, and actually, he's the one they killed and took over. Yeah, Spotzel, thanks, man. That was fun. Me and Scott do some. I can't wait for him to come back out because I got some stuff for him lined up, man. I got Barrier Beyond coming out, hopefully. I got some stuff lined up for them. Man, this year is we're gonna do some cool stuff this year. Yep. Don't forget, you guys, May 9th. May 9th. Let me show you again.
Baby, tonight, let's go down to the water.
Brother Charlie Reese, new single coming out. Just make sure you watch it one more time.
Baby, tonight, let's go down to the water.
May 9th, guys. Charlie's single comes out. Make sure you guys watch for that. Good stuff, man. Yeah, the Gangster Graves, man. I love doing those. There's a few more that I want to do that we haven't done yet, but we got all the main guys. You know, we've done all the main Gangster Graves. So I would like to redo some though. You know what I mean? I mean, it's been years, and I wouldn't mind getting out and redoing some of those. But Colosimo, he was the big boss, Big Jim, and he's the one that Al Capone and those guys killed to take over Chicago. And the sad thing about I've been to his tomb, his crypt, quite a few times, man. Anytime I'm in Oakwoods Cemetery in Chicago, I gotta stop Big Jim's. The sad thing about his is when he got killed, his wife remarried, and they didn't have any kids or anything. And he's the only one buried in that crypt. There was room for more family, like his wife maybe, and maybe kids. I don't know. He's the only one in there because she remarried. And when she died, matter of fact, I need to look her up, find out where she's buried at. But I think I did before, and I think she moved to like New York or something. But I'm gonna look her up, Coliseum. And I'm gonna look up the Slowsy Edelson guys. Did you look them up, Flo? See, Nick Solozzi. Those sound like damn gangster names right there. That does. I don't know about Edelson. And Maury Edelson. I want to find out where their graves are. Maybe I'll take my glass with me when I do it. Yeah, I'm gonna look them up. Thanks, Flo. No, thank you. God bless. Thank you, Flo. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You don't know how much that helps. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it. Thank you. Slowsy Edelson. I think those would be good graves to go check out. Let me see. Nick Solozzi grave. Not Nickelodeon. Nick Solozzi grave. It keeps saying. I was just gonna punch it in, I guess. And they might still be alive. I don't know. I'm looking at the graves. I'm like writing them off already, man, or something. Solozzi. It keeps trying to spell it with S. Thank you, Flo. Hey, Ruth, what's up? Ruth, you remember Solozzi Edelson Chevrolet commercials? Yeah, man. R.I.P. King Von. First one to ever find his grave, bro. Yep. First one. Yeah, man. They're like Nick Solozzi, Chicago. Commercials. Car dealer. He had two sons indicted on money scams. The booty, yeah, that's a good video. I like that one. I'm glad I got to share that one with you guys. Your mom never remarried, huh, Vicky? After dad died. Oh, that's sad. Thank you, Flo. You're awesome. Avery. Yep. So King Von. Hey man, I'll tell you something. How I found his grave because they weren't telling anybody where he's at. And there was a bullshit video out with this guy. I found King Von's crypt. Man, who spends $100,000 or so on a crypt and puts a $20 bullshit name plate on the side that you can get at a trophy shop? That was bullshit, man. I found his grave because I found it because I tattoo. We have clients from Chicago that grew up in the Robert Taylor homes, and my dude, his mom used to babysit Von and his sister, bro. That's how I found out where it was at. And doing some research, I found it. I wouldn't tell anybody where it was. I can't tell you on here, bro. I it's not hard to figure out though, man. A lot of people know where it's at now. I'm sure you can find a video out there now that somebody's gonna tell you, but I'm not the one because I don't want anybody to go there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you will. Anybody that can watch this find out where it's at and go disrespect it because I already seen somebody do that, and man, there you go. The first names, Nick Solozzi, Nick, and Maury Edelson. I can't seem to find him, but Solozzi's son was indicted on money scam charges in 1995. fraud charges. Yikes. Yikes. You can't tell if they're dead or not. Also, I'm the first one to ever find Juice WRLD's grave, too. It took me 3 months to find that. Man. They even, yeah, watch her videos. Flo's videos are awesome. Ruth, you'll dig them. Yeah, what up, R? Sorry, I didn't mean to skip you, man. I just seen that. What's happening, man? Yeah, I found Juice WRLD's. Now they got a fence around, like a big old gate around it, man. When I first found it, they tried to throw people off, and they put online that it was somewhere else. So, of course, we went there, searched it. Nowhere to be found in there. Even the cemetery people were like, I don't know why it says it online, because he's not here. Oh, damn. So I had to get creative, and I ended up finding out the funeral home where they had a service, and I called there, and I had to pretend like I was a guy who grew up in Chicago, and I had a friend that passed away after I moved out of state. I'm back home right now visiting family. I would like to stop and see my friend's grave, but I can't find him. And the lady's like, "What's his name, honey?" And I told her. Within a minute, she said, "Oh, he's in Beverly." What? On Cermak, on Kedzie. So we went there. Boom, there it was. I found it. And a lot of people said it wasn't his because it wasn't finished yet. I mean, it was built and it was very nice, but all I had was an H on it. His last name was Higgins, you know. Oh, that ain't him. That ain't him. I'm like, all right. And I wouldn't tell anybody where it was at first because I heard it wasn't finished, and that's why they weren't telling people where it was. So of course, now everybody knows where it's at. It's in Beverly Cemetery in Blue Island, and it's got murals of him etched on the front of it now that his mom had put up. This side's all different photos of him when he was a little kid growing up. This side's all pictures of him growing up, famous, magazine covers and stuff, all etched in this marble. It's beautiful, man. But everybody knows where it's at now, and unfortunately, people have been going there partying and doing all kinds of shit, writing on it, leaving cans and smoking and leaving bottles. And I went there one day and it was a mess. So they put a fence around it now, a black chain link fence. You can't even get close to the little gate anymore. But yeah, they ruined it. But if you go on my channel, I got those. I was the first one to find that, and King Von. King Von, I found him, and I found him before his headstone was even down. Because I found out where he was at. And I talked to one of the dudes that work out there, a young dude. He couldn't believe I was looking for Von. He's like, he pointed it out where it was. He goes, he ain't got no headstone yet, though. They had a blue bunny balloon and a pinwheel thing and cookies and cream Hershey bars sitting there. That was his favorite. And when we seen it, I was like, oh, man, that's cool. But you really can't prove it was it because there's nothing there. So a couple of weeks we came back and there was a temporary marker there. And they had his name on it and his picture. So I did a little TikTok video or whatever, a little short for YouTube. You guys seen those? And they might not be dead, Flo. So I put that out there. No, oh, man, that ain't my boy, man. They ain't do my boy like that. They didn't put him in the dirt and all this shit. I'm like, man, we guys think he's like in a golden pyramid somewhere or something, you know what I mean? Oh, man, they didn't put him in the dirt. They didn't do that to my boy. He's on a wall somewhere. And I'm like, whatever, you know. Because they seen that one dude's bullshit video, and that is not his tomb. But anyways, 'Cause I seen a video of it from his funeral. And they didn't tell you where it was, but you seen him lower in the ground. You see his kid there. You see his sister and his family there. Little Dirk, all of them. So yeah, they might not be dead. They might still be around. So I wouldn't tell anybody where it was at. And we knew King Von's birthday was coming up. And me and Social Rec made it a point to go back on his birthday. And when we did, there was a bunch of cars parked out there. There was a bunch of people around his grave. And we stayed in the back off on the other side of the cemetery looking at other stuff until everybody left. Little Dirk, all of them were there. All his people, man, were there. A lot of people. As soon as they all left, we made our way over there. Flowers, everything. They put his headstone down that day, his actual headstone on his birthday. Boom, there it is. And people still wouldn't believe that was his grave. Then those people that found out where it was out there stepping on it and pissing on it and stuff, man. It's like, that's why I don't tell where shit's at. Because especially stuff like that, there's some, man, they ain't gonna go disrespected because I told them where it's at, or they found it on one of my videos. Nope. Even when Scott went there and did it without me, Social Rec took him. He filmed. When he's filming, I told him don't film the water tower behind you because people will know exactly where it's at. And what do? Got the water tower in the video. As soon as he dropped his video and I seen it, I watched it. I called Scott. I was like, dude, you gotta fix that video, bro. And he's like, why? And I go, they're gonna know exactly where it's at, man. So he did. He took it down and he cut that part out and I put it back up. Little Peep, huh? I've seen your tattoo. Yeah, my son really liked Little Peep too. Yeah, I've seen people go there. Yeah. Stop, you're not almost dead. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're still alive. Some people, I don't know. I'm gonna do a little deeper research in that one, Flo. Because they don't say they're dead on their Wikipedia either. Maybe I can jump on Ancestry and see if I can find anything. Yeah, it don't say anything about them dying. Let's see if you guys remember this one. I don't know why this just popped in my head. Let's see if you guys remember this one.
Do you have insurance on this car? No. It must be him.
I've got something for you.
Made drop a big egg.
Oh, look at those low rays.
You guys remember that one? Eagle Man. Rip off insurance. I bet I would never call them fools. They look like they're fucking shiesty. The shiesty ass commercial. Look at those low reds. Butters, you want to cry like a baby, man. Like, I don't see you crying, man. That's all. Feel tough butters. Tough butter. But yeah, But yeah, those graves both, I found those first, man. Nobody knew where they were. Because we would have found out if somebody knew. Damn, my neck. Ireland, that's cool, man. I always wanted to go to Ireland. Steven, if you're still watching, I'm gonna check it out. Steve, you got a channel? Still watching, Steven? Yeah, I guess. Me too. Me too. Me too. I look big and bad and tough. I'm all soft and gooey inside. I'm soft and gooey inside. But yeah, mushroom hunting in the hood. It's coming soon. Gotta get my brother on board with me. He likes to do stuff in the hood, so I don't see why he wouldn't. He likes Gary. I just need him to have my back. Mushroom hunting. I ain't seen Patterson in a while. Damn, I didn't realize my microphone was like that far away from me. I hear you, Butters. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with crying every now and then, especially something sad and like that. You know what I mean? I hear you. Forrest Gump makes me cry. The Trap Family? Who that? What? Your neighbor did? Did you get any of them? Bruce, you should have called me. I would have came and got them. If you see any more, let me know. You gotta break them off at the bottom on the stem. Vermont? You went to Vermont? When'd you go to Vermont? Nobody goes to Vermont. Check out this Coke bottle. I got my name on it. Brandy got that from me earlier. Actually, Jordan did. That's cool. Got my name on it. Oh, sound. Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember now. Oh, it sold his Dahmer silverware. No, if they come up, I'll send you a photo if they're good. Thank you. I love them. You can't miss them. And there's ones called false morels. That's the ones with the stalks not the stems not hollow. If it's solid, those are false morels, but you never find those really. But yeah, they're hollow stem. They look like a brain almost. They come yellow, grayish color, white. They look like that. They look like a brain. Oh wow, Vermont, huh? So does Dahmer silverware. I wonder if you ever ate with your buddy. Like tonight, I'm using my Dahmer silverware for this lasagna. Ooh, you gotta let me know. I'll come get them. I want to come get them. I've been out hunting for them. They grow a lot by elm trees, ash trees, a lot of hardwood trees. You know what I mean? Not really oak so much. 18 hours. That's far. She said only. Well, that's far. You know what I always thought would be cool? Get an Amtrak, take an Amtrak train from here to Washington State and back. See Mount St. Helens and all kinds of cool stuff. Damn, I didn't even realize what time it was. Man, an hour and a half, you guys. See what happens when you're having fun? I think I'm gonna have to jump off here and go say goodnight to the kids. And it was a blast hanging out with you guys tonight. Feel really good, and I don't know. I feel like jibber jabbering tonight. I think I talked a lot tonight. It's because I missed you guys. But we always save more money. But big shout out, and you guys make sure you watch for this.
Baby, tonight let's go down to the water.
Oh, Charlie! You guys make sure you watch for that. May 9th. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, I'm glad you caught it too. Do you have a channel, Steven? If you do, we're gonna go over and subscribe to you. Check it out. Hopefully you do, man. I know I can't wait for the whole album to come out actually. Oh, Charlie. Okay, I was just making sure. If you did, we were gonna check you out. But man, yeah, welcome aboard, man. I'm glad you stopped in. You're shy. Me too. I don't talk when I leave the basement. I get out in the world. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I was a shy kid when I was growing up. I think until I hit puberty. That's funny. Yeah, that's our friend from Ireland right there. That's awesome. I'm glad. What time is it right now in Ireland? It's 9:30 p.m. here right now. I like finding that out for some reason. It's just so far away, such a big time difference, but you're right here in this moment with us. You know what I mean? Fascinating. 3:35 in the morning. Better get some sleep. Are you working? Or are you just hanging out, staying up late? 3:35 in the morning. He was almost like Lisa over there in the UK, huh, Flo? Oh boy, you have to be tired. Flo. I can hear you saying it too. That's funny. You're awesome. Thanks again, Flo. Really appreciate you. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, guys. Man. Oh, I hear you, man. I worked midnights for 7 years straight back in the day, in my 20s. It was rough. Oh, it is. Same time as Lisa, huh? Big shout out to Lisa over in the UK. We love you, Lisa. We miss you over here. Can't wait to come back again. But I'm gonna jump off here and we'll go say goodnight to the kids. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really had a good night, and I needed that after the crappy couple of days I've been having. But you know, you gotta roll with it. 4 years. That's a long time too. But yeah, man, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I got a new video coming out soon, and it's 10:36 there, huh? You too, Flo. Be safe out there. Yeah, I mean, you might want to think about that long drive. That's a long drive. But Ruth, hit me up. If you find some more of those mushrooms, I'll come grab them. I'll bring you some stickers and stuff too. And Butters, yeah, we'll go in, bro. Let me know. Hopefully, we can get out there and do that property on that anniversary. That'd be great, man. Vicky, you have a good night out there in Ohio. Steven, man, thanks for joining in, bro. It's good having you, and look forward to having you again. I usually do these every Tuesday night at the same time, 8 o'clock. So if you're up late again, man, I had to postpone this one until tonight because what went on yesterday with my car and all the crap. But anyways, I had to go on tonight and hang out with my peeps. Ruth, yeah, let me know. And Abby, Thanks for joining in, man. Rest in peace, King Von. R. So what's up, Midwest Flesh? Man, have a good night. Let's have it. Thanks again, Flo. I appreciate the. I really appreciate the donation. You know, you're the best. And who else? Mel, if you're still in. Chris, you guys have a good night. I just want to make sure I say good night to everybody. Scrolling through. And I think I got everybody. You guys give me a thumbs up. Who else was that in here? Why is he? Email me. And I want to get that tattoo next time you're passing through. I appreciate every one of you guys, and grateful to have you guys here hanging out with me. And you're my friends. I need friends. Thanks for being my friends. Can I pet that dog? Second key made. I don't know, man. Those things are expensive. Maybe since I got the code, the next one would be cheaper. He said if I had an extra. I asked him about it already, and yeah, definitely gonna do that. Yeah, peace, man. He was hanging out in there, just hanging out in the cut, man. Peace out, R. I like that R. Plain and simple, R. And good night, all everybody. Appreciate you guys. Watch for a new video. I'm putting out the abandoned crematorium. What I think is gonna be next. The place we found in Michigan. You know what? I found news clips from what went down there, and the guy was involved in another funeral home that they found bodies in, and they shut him down. He wasn't supposed to have anything to do with another funeral, but he ended up opening this crematorium, which I didn't know he was part of until after we did it, and I got home and I started doing research on it. Bam, there it is. But he was the same guy, and he was involved in that too. And found news clips. I've been kind of leery about putting it in there. I was kind of letting a little time go by because I don't really want to get in trouble for trespassing or anything. But there was no signs there, and the whole back wall was like open, busted wide open. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about if I'm gonna name the place and put the video out with the news clips, but I'm still thinking about it. I might just do it. You know, I mean, what you know, what are you gonna do? I might put it in there for good measures. All right, good night, guys. I appreciate you guys, and you guys stay safe and enjoy the rest of your night. Kick back. You guys have a good night. Bye, guys.